While Mississauga in general is a very safe city, of course there are some areas that are worse than others. I'm sure you have your own ideas of which neighborhoods are dangerous, but is everything you've heard actually true? Is it okay to go buy a house in one of these considered sketchy neighborhoods? It might be really tempting to move into one of these neighborhoods, especially when you see that the home prices there are lower than some other areas in the city, but it's really important that you know all the facts before you make your decision. And that's what I'm here for. If you're considering moving to Mississauga, then stick around to the end of this video because we're gonna cover the 5 most dangerous neighborhoods so you can make the best informed decision for your move. What's up everyone, it's Vazquez. If you don't know who I am, I'm a realtor here in Mississauga, born and raised here, and I have years of experience helping clients buy and sell properties throughout the GTA. If you're thinking of buying or selling a house this year, or you're considering moving to Mississauga, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to answer any questions that you have and help you make a smooth and successful move. You can call me, text me, email me, or book a one-on-one consultation with me. Link will be in the description below. Before we get into it, if you find this information valuable, please just hit that like button. It does really help me out. Also, if you want to keep yourself informed on everything going on in the real estate market and things going on in Mississauga, please consider subscribing to the channel. With that out of the way, let's jump into the 5 most dangerous neighborhoods in Mississauga. If you saw my video from last week, we covered the 5 top safest neighborhoods in Mississauga, and this video, of course, is going to be the opposite of that one. As I've kind of already mentioned, Mississauga in general is a very, very safe city. The crime rate here, as reported by Stats Canada, is 1,884 crimes per 100,000 people. That's about 55% lower than the national average, so the Canadian average, which is 4,223 crimes per 100,000 people. And just another stat to take a look at, Mississauga is 91% safer than all the cities across Canada, so just something to keep in mind as I'm going over the list here today. Yes, the areas we're going to cover in today's video are a little bit more dangerous than some of the other areas in Mississauga, but if you look at it from a broader perspective, they're really not that bad compared to some other major cities in Canada, and especially compared to some major cities in the States. There also are pockets in each of these neighborhoods that are nicer than others, so you kind of just have to know where to look. I'm also going to touch on the median income in each of these 5 neighborhoods, just because in general, the lower the income, the less desirable the area is. So we're going to cover that as well. So with that, let's take a look at the 5 most dangerous neighborhoods in Mississauga and see how their crime rates stack up to the city average. So the number 5 most dangerous neighborhood on this list is Cooksville. Cooksville is a diverse neighborhood located in the southern part of Mississauga. The area is home to a mix of residential, commercial, and industrial developments, making it a more urban center environment. Cooksville is known for its multiculturalism, with a population of immigrants coming from around the world, which really does contribute to the diversity that you'll find in Cooksville and also the unique cultural offerings that you'll find there. A lot of people that move to Mississauga end up living in Cooksville just because the rent prices and the home prices are a little bit lower there. The neighborhood is very well connected to public transit, with the Cooksville Go being kind of the centerpiece there. That is a major transit hub for the area. And of course, the infamous 5 and 10 intersection is in Cooksville, which if you look online, it does have a reputation for being a little dangerous and sketchy. The crime rate in Cooksville is 2,065 crimes per 100,000 people, which is 10% higher than the city average. The median income is $67,000 per year. Moving on to number 4 on the list, and that is Mississauga Valleys. Mississauga Valleys is a densely populated residential neighborhood located in the eastern part of Mississauga, just north of Cooksville. The area again is known for its diverse community with a mix of different cultures and ethnicities. There are a variety of housing options here, including apartments, townhomes, and single-family homes. There are several parks and green spaces located in Mississauga Valleys, including the Mississauga Valley Park, which features a soccer field, a basketball court, and a community garden. And the area is located near several transportation routes, including the 401, the 403, and the Cooksville Go, so you can get around pretty easily from this neighborhood. With all that being said, the crime rate in Mississauga Valleys is 2,291 crimes per 100,000 people, which is 22% higher than the city average. And the median income here is $74,000 per year. The next most dangerous neighborhood in Mississauga is Applewood. Applewood is a neighborhood located in the eastern part of Mississauga, bordered by the Etobicoke Creek to the east and Mississauga Valleys to the west. In Applewood, you'll find a mix of commercial areas and residential areas, with single families, semis, and townhomes being the mainstay, with some apartments thrown in there as well. Like Mississauga Mississauga Valleys, the area is well connected to the rest of Mississauga and the Greater Toronto Area through access to major streets and highways and also public transit. You can get into Toronto pretty quickly from Applewood because it is on the most eastern part of the city. However, Applewood does have a crime rate of 2,307 crimes per 100,000 people, which again is 22% higher than the city average. And the median household income in Applewood is $70,000 per year. Moving on to number 2 on this list, we're gonna talk about Malton. Malton is a neighborhood located in the northeastern part of Mississauga. The area is bordered by the airport, Brampton, and Etobicoke. Malton is primarily a residential area with all of your normal housing options, with some low-rise apartment buildings, townhomes, semi-detached, and detached homes. One of the challenges with Malton is the fact that it's so close to the airport. So because it's so close to the airport, there is a lot of noise pollution and air pollution, so that is kind of one of the drawbacks of living there. Malton is known for having more affordable housing than the rest of the city, but it also has a higher crime rate than a lot of the city. The crime rate in Malton is 2,345 crimes per 100,000 people, which is 24% higher than the city average. The median income in the area is $70,000 per year. And finally, the most dangerous neighborhood in Mississauga is considered to be the Northeast Mississauga community. Northeast Mississauga is a large residential area located in the northeastern part of the city, as the name would suggest. It's right by Malton. The neighborhood has a broad population, including new immigrants and young families, and has a bunch of housing options with high-rise apartment buildings, townhomes, single-family homes, things like that. Like any large urban neighborhood, Northeast Mississauga does have some challenges. The neighborhood does have some high crime areas and a lot of traffic congestion, air pollution, and things like that because again, it is pretty close to the airport. The area has the highest crime rate in all of Mississauga with 2,374 crimes per 100,000 people, which is 26% higher than the city average. Northeast Mississauga also has a household median income of $55,000 per year. So wrapping up this video, those are the 5 most dangerous neighborhoods in Mississauga. Now again, they aren't that bad compared to some other cities in Canada and the States, but if you do have the budget for it, I would recommend avoiding these neighborhoods if you can. I hope you learned something new with today's video. If you have any questions, if you want to learn about some other areas of the city, if you're thinking about buying or selling, please feel free to reach out to me. You can call me, text me, email me, or book a one-on-one call with me. The link is in the description below. I'd love to help you out and answer any questions that you have, and if you are thinking of moving, help you make a smooth and successful move. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I do really appreciate each and every one of you. If you learned something new, if you found some value in this video, please just hit that like button. It does really help me out. Also, if you want to keep yourself informed on everything that's going on in the Greater Toronto Area and the real estate market in general, please consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks again for all your support. Have a great week, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.